Okay, welcome back to another video, guys. You probably saw in the thumbnail a little sneak peek of what's to come. Yes, I'm going to drift Matsuri. I cannot believe it. Originally, I put down to go. I didn't set a reminder. So originally, I thought that I was just going to go, no problems at all. And then I found out the hard way that I had missed out by probably 40 minutes. The tickets sold out in 20 minutes or thereabouts. And so I was so gutted because I was counting on going. And long story short, remarkably, a miracle happened. I was on a waiting list and a spot came up. This is literally a week before, and now we are going. So we're just going to get straight into it. I'm so stoked. I'm glad you're here with me. We're going to do some last minute preparations to the car so that it's right for when it comes time to bit of the sideways action. Pretty much we're good to go. But just a few little reliability points that I just wanted to address, I guess. So water temp is a big one when you're out there on the track. I've got no idea what water temp I'm actually getting. So last thing I want is for the motor to be overheating and myself not even realizing. So it's going to be a full weekend of drifting. So we really need a cool motor. Again, just a quick video, guys. I'll just throw on some clips and the next video will be actually at Matsuri. But guys, thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Stick around. So yeah, we have the wiring part of the harness all wrapped and made up with the sender. That'll just go in the top pipe, the hose, radiator hose. Okay, this is actually technically the second day, or night rather, of Matsuri prep, and it's now 12 AM. It is Tuesday. We have only 2 more nights left. I've got Friday off work. Thank you, boss. That's awesome. So a little bit more time to prep. Yeah, I'll just show you where I'm up to at the moment. This is what I've managed to rig up, and this is going to go in one of the AC vents in the S15 dash. It's just basically one of the old air vents, and I've just chopped out all the grill inside, and yeah, pretty much it's just a gutted air vent. So we use the housing, and I've just wrapped a bit of foam there so it sits in really nice and tightly. You can see a little bit of foam around the outside, and it's really secure. So here we are, gauge here. So yeah, guys, the gauge will just mount basically in there, and I've already trial fitted it, and yeah, she'll do the job just nicely. So it's currently Wednesday night. This is one of the few last nights that we have just to prep before Matsuri, and so what we're doing is wiring the water temp sensor for the water temp meter. So I'll just give you a look right now. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I've just marked out some rough lines there, and we're just going to make a cut for this adapter that I've got, which is just right here. And we need to just, probably seen this before, fit that somehow nicely without too much kink in it. There. So yeah, guys, just a cheapie, but should do the trick. So Snap-on or Bluepoint, they make these cool cutters. I'm sure that you can get them elsewhere. There's probably other brands that make them. Yeah, so that's what I use to cut the radiator hose, just nice and carefully. This is a super sharp blade, would take your finger clean off. And as you can see there, I've made one cut, and now I'm just going to go ahead and try dummy it up. I'll make the other cut. I'll show you what it's like when it's done. Now I've worked out roughly where it needs to go. Just follow the line. This piece I just had to cut a little bit more off this side, just to bring the fitting further that way. Now I'll just work on this piece, and it should all line up nicely. Okay, so there we go. That's what it looks like now. Once you get the angles all sorted, all the clamps are nicely tightened. Now I've got the sender here, and that can just be screwed in nicely, and that's the engine bay side, apart from just routing the wires. Okay guys, so this is it. This is just a little bit of show and tell last night, pretty much before arriving at Queensland Raceway for the QR Drift Matsuri Autumn. So I'm just wiring and soldering in the water temp meter, and this is just the signal wire. Right, and that'll do. So now I've soldered that wire. Should be good to just grab this little piece of shrink wrap and hopefully we'll be able to slide it over. I can just, there's a little sharp edge on there. I like to just cut any little sharp edges off. Yeah, if you just take that rough edge off, sharp edge, it'll do you favours because it won't pierce through. So that's much better. And then we'll just slide the heat shrink over. I'll get my heat gun out. Alright, one wire down. I've got 4 to go, so I'm not going to bore you. Thanks guys for sticking around, and guys, next video to come we will be drifting. Touch the motor, she performs well, just like she did at the drift practice, but this time the car's going to get a really good thorough test. Fingers crossed everything goes well and we'll just ease into the weekend. But yeah, stay tuned for the next video guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.